Do you ever look at successful leaders and wonder, how did they get there? Or what makes their style of leadership so effective? Well, stick around because today we're diving deep into the mystery of leadership. But here's the kicker. We're not just talking about any leadership. We're talking about your unique leadership style and how to unleash its true potential. In today's episode, we're covering 3 core points. Number 1 is self-assessment, the initial steps to identifying your unique leadership qualities. Number 2 is development, the nitty-gritty of how to hone and develop those qualities. And step number 3 is application, putting your unique style to the test in the real world. By the end of this episode, you'll have the tools that you need to not only identify your unique leadership style, but also to nurture it. You'll have steps to perfect it and steps to apply it to elevate yourself and others to greatness. Will you please do me a huge favor? Please click that like button, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the tips that I release each week. Let's get into point number 1, self-assessment. All right, so the first step to unleashing your leadership potential is a self-assessment. Look, you cannot know where you're going until you know where you are, right? You need to figure out what type of leader you naturally lean more towards. Are you a democratic, authoritative, or a transformational leader? What about servant leadership? Knowing your inclinations will help you understand your strengths and weaknesses. So here's a question. What traits do you already possess that can be considered leadership qualities? And here's an action. Use personality tests like Myers-Briggs or even leadership-specific assessments to get a clear idea. If you need help on this, feel free to email me, brian@brianrobinsoncoaching.com, and I can help you out with this. Point number 2 is development. Once you've identified your leadership style, it's time to develop it. Even the best leaders continually work on improving themselves. Focus on specific skills that complement your natural leadership style. For instance, if you're a democratic leader, maybe improving your communication skills can make your team discussions more effective. Here's a question for you. What areas need the most attention in your development journey? Here's an action for you. Create a roadmap with specific milestones for each skill that you want to improve. And again, if you need help with this, I got a solution for you. Of course, I'll tell you about it at the end of this video. Point 3 is application. Finally, you've got to put all this to the test. After all, leadership isn't theoretical, it's practical. You need to implement what you've learned, and there's no better way than through real-world application. So start small, lead a project, or take on more responsibility at work, or even spearhead a community event. Here's a question for you. How can you apply your unique leadership style in your current environment, like right now, like today, or tomorrow, but really soon? How can you do that? And here's an action. Take calculated risks that allow you to demonstrate your leadership capabilities. All right, Elevator, now that we've unearthed the secrets to identifying and developing your unique leadership style, it's time for you to take action. Remember that purpose and confidence are the foundations upon which great leadership is built. So here's your call to action. Click the link in the description below to join me for one-on-one coaching sessions. And together what we'll do is we'll dive even deeper into your unique leadership style. We'll assess your strengths and weaknesses and then create a plan of action tailored just for you. I'm also including a link to an ebook workbook combo that I've created called Elevate Your Leadership Skills. This ebook workbook covers 6 key areas of effective leadership, including understanding leadership, communication skills, building and leading teams, decision-making and problem-solving, time management and organization, and personal development and growth. The workbook provides you with practical exercises, reflection prompts, and action steps to help you apply the concepts and strategies covered in the ebook to your unique situation. Don't forget, your potential is limitless, but it's your actions that define your elevation. In the comments below, tell me if you found this episode helpful, have any additional insights on this topic. I really would love to hear from you, and I want you to know that your input is probably helpful to others too. I invite you to join the Elevators inbox at brianrobinsoncoaching.com for some helpful tips, tools, and resources sent to your inbox each week. I promise I won't spam you, and you can unsubscribe at any time. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.